that you've shown us, and also together with what we've been able to get, the experiences from various participants who have commented. I will say that when we look at it here in Siaya, do we look at it at this particular time, the benefit that we get vis-a-vis the effect, or we look at it in terms of how it is affecting us here now and in future, how it will affect us, so that we get to weigh what is it that is benefiting us most, so that if it is not the benefit or the disadvantages that outweighs the other, then we think, as she was proposing, is it really necessary for us to do it? You know, because when you look at it that way, then we look at it in another aspect. Because you know, when you mine, when you talk about the ground, there is the surface aspect of it, where somebody was saying, now I cannot pass through our compound because there are holes everywhere. And then the holes that have been dug, what is the effect? What is the effect of those holes? Assuming they were covered, will there be still an effect on it? Because remember, there is also the beneath aspect of the, do I say the earth or what? Chini kuna nini? Kuna maji. Sivyo? Chini kabisa there is water body. So that means that the activity that was done, we can only see the surface. Are we able to see beneath it whether it is going to create an impact or whether it is going to create any effect that will still come and affect us? Because if you talk about the chemicals that you are using, you might say, yeah, maybe we don't have water bodies. The water mass is not there. But remember, it is underground. So the effect could go down to an extent that it also affects the water that is there. And then what happens? It comes back to you, because at some point you are allowed to use that very similar water. The effect will come back to you as a person, including the people who are doing the mining in the entire community. And then secondly, when you look there, one of the things that I picked was they were saying, somebody was saying that NEMA, when they did a study, they realized, a body that wanted to supply water, they realized that the water had been affected, the lake water. Are we even exempted as Kenyans? Lake Victoria covers Kenya, Tanzania, and it pours up to the ocean, right? So it means that it is global. You know, the little actions or the small actions that you do at your particular level here in Siaya, it's actually creating an impact globally. That's why for now it is a concern. So when we narrow it down to Siaya, what can we do in Siaya that will create a positive impact to others as well who are not within Siaya County? As we benefit here, how will others again outside Siaya County benefit with our action? So as we look at it, let us look at it in that aspect. There's something else that I also wanted to point out, is that we might not be having legislation in Siaya, but we have a national law that governs the activities of mines. So if you look at the Mining Act, for instance, for those who are mining or for those who are interested in those areas, have you taken your time to go through the Act and find out how is it, what is there in the Act that maybe concerns me and the activities that I'm doing? So that when you decide to do it, you do it in a sustainable manner that will not affect you and even others. Okay? Other than that, we also have NEMA, So the problem again that I discover is that we have a problem with our, let me say government. When I talk about government, it is at the county level and the national level. And are they regulating the sector? Are they failing us? And if they are not regulating the sector, they are not doing the right thing. Because the Constitution says that they have a duty to protect the citizens. What are they doing? And the citizens, by the way, the Constitution says that you have a right to clean environment. So if you're not going to access that clean environment, you as a person who is sitting here, what is your role? What can you do to ensure that your government here in Siaya or the national government do whatever they're required to do so that you can enjoy clean environment. Yeah. So those are things that we need to think about. So that as a group, maybe it is an avenue that we can explore and move forward with it.